Alright. We're so back, and yet so far. This is a bitch to plug in at the moment. There we go. Yep, alright. So, we're gonna finally sweep the rest of this up. This game is not as good as I thought it would be. It's pretty much exactly what I thought it would be, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But it was still pretty good, you know? Well, let's do this and just kind of observe what happens in the interaction with the lamp. Okay, I just walked down it. I guess, I don't know, if I could push this other block over one, would it destroy this pillar, and therefore allow me to destroy the man? I'm assuming that I can't just push the block up the slope to destroy it. Well, I suppose it's worth a shot. Just in case. know, chat. Should I drink a Mountain Dew? I think, arguments against, it's very late at night. Arguments for, it might be just the thing. And also, I think it's the sort of caffeine that would actually wear off pretty quickly. As far as I know, science cannot explain that, but... So I will be having some Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast Tropical Lime. Naturally and artificially flavored. They've gotten the natural Baja Blast, and, God forbid, Simulacrum Baja Blast. Right. Okay. I also wish to stress that this game annoyed me less than most video games do. Because most video games are just, like, you know, they were made wrong. It's very difficult to make a video game right in the first place. Interesting. Well, I don't like the flavor of this beverage. Maybe it would be better chilled. So I will go put it in the fridge. I have with me 2 more Mountains Dew. And this one is regular Baja Blast. Presumably full of sugar. You know? It's still not great. I think it would go better being a mixer for whiskey. Oh man. Oh, okay. So, if we push this down here, I think if I remember correctly, you can't... Oh, yeah, you need to push this in front of it. Because after going down the ramp, it'll go over one. And then I've sort of run out of ideas at this point. I guess we can have pushed it there, and then we can go... pissed off here because I can't even accomplish the basic part of this level, let alone the advanced part of this level. It's easier to accomplish the advanced part than the basic part because I'm not actually accomplishing it. But I'm feeling, this is feeling very Sokobani, and that I'm quickly running up against the limits of what I can do in the space before I just run out of, like, room. And also, I'm really not digging that song. There we go. Void. Perfect. Right. So, again, pretty hard to do anything right here. Well, let's just try out the old hypothesis, you know? Oh, goodness me. I guess I was mistaken. Push. Push. Leave, and then they die there. Perfect. Oh, right, they never get down. That was the problem. I don't know, am I supposed to push it here and then it attacks the pillar? I guess it's gotta be that, you know? I guess I should keep commands because, you know, like, who knows if this is actually completely freaking wrong and I'm gonna have to undo. Well, it would actually completely get in my way, so... I'm tempted to, whenever they come out, I'm tempted to hit speed up again, but, like, that won't help. I always wonder how people who play video games all the time have the time to do that, because I, like, don't, and it's not clear to me how I would get the time to do that. Okay. Now it seems like stupendously easy to do this, to the extent that I'm wondering, like, what? You know, because you get on here, and then I'm gonna push him. Then once I push him, I'll simply handle terribly in fast forward mode. And then, I don't know, maybe that's it, the fact that there's a laser. I bet I can do this in one, though. Push, push, and then once I get here, I'll go like this. And it's not actually a hard level, it was just a little amuse-bouche. It's just here to amuse your bush. It's just here to Kate Bush running up that hill. It was just here to babushka. Babushka. A song by Kate Bush. That Goldie isn't, like, extra hard at all. Like, maybe I just had the insight about how to get it too easily. Oh, that's why it's hard. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense to me now. What do I want to do here? I mean, it's easy to do it non-Goldie just by, like, push this guy this way instead. But then I think like this laser makes it impossible to push this guy this way, which we would have to do to get on this block. So the thing to do is probably to throw this block down there. In which case, we could easily do one of these. And then one of these would be a little bit trickier. Well, if the square gets pushed here, no, it has to be pushed here. Oh, okay, if we put it under the other square first, then that should also be fine. So, yeah. Push. Now down. Right? Now, we push over again. We go up. We go around. I'm predicting a full victory here. Unless, as is quite possible, there's some other unforeseen circumstance. Yep, did it again. Alright, I'm gonna be trying some Mountain Dew original zero sugar. Original flavor, but zero sugar variety. starting to think that only the original Mountain Dew flavor is any good. And even then, only barely, you know? There we go. Okay, so now now I understand why that was a puzzle, and it was a real puzzle. And it wasn't that bad, so I take back a lot of my scorn. Which, you know, should be counted a certain weight, but is mostly just incidental, to be honest. It's nothing like my scorn for Goldie Mine, which is just an impossible level. I think they put this level in the game as a joke. It do be having a banger soundtrack, though. It really makes you feel like you're... really makes you feel like you're about to have a battle on the Scottish Highlands. Could it be? It's an interesting concept. Oh. No? Well, that doesn't work. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to figure out exactly why. Yeah. 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 Okay. I think we go for something similar, but different. Nope, that's definitely not gonna work. it's tough. It's fairly close. I'm thinking there's no way there will be time for me to go back around, but there's a ghost of a chance that that will be enough time. Okay. So I actually need to destroy the middle one for that reason. Interesting. But the middle one is also, like, the hardest one. To deal with. I'm not sure what I meant by that, but... Hmm. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know, like, I could try doing this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that scenario. I don't even remember how I got 2 goldies. That seems impossible. If I could somehow, like, position this block and then push it through all of these guys, or even just 2 of the guys, then I think that would be a way to do it. That's probably how I got 2, but instead... I don't know. I need to figure out exactly when it's coming. This is the rare level when I actually would like it to go slower, which is sort of funny. God. Like, I want it to go slower and then I want it to go faster. Neither of these options are good enough. I couldn't possibly beat them to this, could I? No. I'm not sure if they beat me due to a numerical advantage or just because. I can wait longer. If it is to be a trap. Then this seems reasonable. Give me rewind, you cowards. I don't care if it's nice rewind, you know? Oh my god. You're not making any friends with me. I'll tell you what. Seems maybe impossible. Because, like, I need to, what? Push that and then... down one. And push it back up. Ah, but not into those guys. You know? Because eventually they get synchronized, you know? It's just struck me that some people would probably assume my comment that the soundtrack was banging was a form of verbal irony, but no. Seems like maybe you could push that one down. Like, this seems like the right strategy, but I don't think it can be done. Go ahead, take your sweet fucking time, man. Just go ahead. Yeah, it just slightly fails. I wonder. Save 2, and then it's just completely nothing. It's just a huge nothing. I'm wondering, maybe the solution is like you have to go. You have to push it a different way. It's very unclear to me. Push, damn you! No, maybe 4 cannot push it. That would be like the obvious gimmick, although it is not at all clear to me why you would want that. It kind of just seems to waste time. Well, true, that is real. Oh my god, it's just... Let me, you know... If the point of the game is going to be trial and error, then it's really disrespectful to my time that I have to keep doing that. Okay, it's impossible. It doesn't do anything. I got no idea, dog. I got no idea. And somehow, I guess when they're here, they continue to push it, so that's useless. We'll try it the other way, you know? We'll see how that is. Ha! We lose every time. I have no freaking idea, man. Like, maybe if you wait them for a half step, they actually do something of interest there. Which I guess could mean that you do that instead. It's of interest, but I now fail to see its usefulness. So maybe we go here and we push this one up. How far can we push it up? We can push it all the way up if we want. Those guys come at just like the last second. I don't know, it certainly seems like the thing to do is this. I mean, I could push it here. That could be something. Yep, they do nothing. I mean, like, what could I possibly do? I could try sending reinforcements to them so that, you know, theoretically they could win with a numerical advantage. Although I don't think that's how that works exactly. A numerical advantage that shows up too late, of course. Which I think the point of that is just to sweep up. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. I mean, that brings that one to safety. I guess the best I have is this. I guess, I don't know if this train of thought will be fruitful, but if you imagine, like, the point is to be further on the right, facing this way, further on the right, because it will take them longer to get there. Then they actually do me a big favor by moving things to the right later. Actually, my enemies are working for me, in a sense, by pushing things the direction I do not desire. Okay, except sometimes it doesn't work at all, and then just fuck you, I guess. I don't know, Jesus Christ. And sometimes it works perfectly. Except then my guys get hit. I don't know. Maybe there are simulation speed problems. I thought there wouldn't be any significant ones, but I suppose it's possible. Since some of them get got, I should probably line up all of them getting got, you know? Presumably they tested it in fast forward mode. If anything. Although I suppose if somebody reported they couldn't play it, it would be like... Yeah, dog, I do not have any idea how this is supposed to work. Jeez. I don't know, it's hypothetically possible that this could work for some reason, you know? Probably my dog should stop getting in the way of them, because it does bump them around and, like, make them... I don't know, do we go for the solution video? I'm thinking yes. I don't know. Is there like a Steam achievement for not doing that? I hate how the Steam achievement... how the Steam overview has like a bunch of just like a shitty little window, and then it's like, oh, summon another shitty little window. Shut the fuck up. Show me like a menu, not a windowing system. You are not Microsoft, and you have not recently defeated DOS in a battle of wits. Okay. Sixth wonder. Lead every single person to the light in sequence 6. Trial 3B grid runner. What? Central processing without retrying and keeping your placed commands. Well, that's, you know, just annoying. So, no. Three towers with all Goldie using only 2 switches. Interesting. Without using one of the branching commands. Wonder Dog. Assemble the 7 wonders of humanity. Who's a good boy? Earn all their trophies. Okay. So, I look for extra content in there. And also, I just want to get those. So, yeah, huh? With you, so. That's interesting. Okay. I think maybe these next guys will come out, and then I'll just do the same thing with them, you know? Like, that's the point of them. Maybe. Well, they're too late, so that can't be it. Notably, they have a solution for 2 goldies in the solution video. That is different than my own solution for 2 goldies. So there's just quite a few of those, I guess. So it actually didn't help me at all. Now that I think about it. However, I will be trying to get the other Steam achievements. Complete trial 2A 3 towers with all Goldie while using only 2 switches. Let's see what that does for us. I don't know, is it this? I don't know what... Okay. But I just got to it by accident. Or perhaps because it is the first wonder alluded to in the title. Right. Boy, this takes me back. So I need the switch in the middle. For real, for real. That's easy enough. Oh my god. it's really questionable why I'm continuing to play this game. This may have been the wrong move. Because it's pretty clear how, starting at the other end, you could just... Yeah. Oh. No, that would have been fine. However, I might as well do it the other way. Save myself a little trouble. I wonder. I could bank him, but that's, you know, more trouble than... Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? I can just set this to do the right thing. It's fine. I don't need a little expedition. Now I can return to sip my Mountain Dew. You know, my other Mountain Dew is probably chilled by now. Funny enough. So I can swap them out. Possibly stop drinking Mountain Dew. In any case. Okay. I was sort of hoping that, That would give me something in-game. But, you know, maybe not. Oh, we can get one achievement by actually viewing the stats. Sure, I'll view these useless stats. Pardon me. Yep, okay. Let's see, there's something about 1,000 people with the follow command. I think this should work. That's a nice skybox right there. Yeah. Guess it's probably not even a skybox. It looks like it's changing, so it must be a sky texture. Or they figured out photomorph technology. Yep, this was a genius pick on my part. Alright. Surely this will be an achievement. Yes? Yes? There we go. Yep. That was an achievement. Alright. Second wonder. Works for me. I assume 7 Wonders of the World, 7 levels. That's why it's not telling me what I need. Drop a box without a single person perishing. Oh! Yeah, this is trivial. I just didn't care very much the first time. Oh, I can harry him. Oh! My friend was under the mistaken impression that Terry meant to, like, move. And come to think of it, he must have been thinking of the word Harry. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Nope. Well, this is fucked up. We will be trying that again. Keep commands. Yes, this will be perfect. No? Oh, that would have been perfect. Jesus Christ. It's so trivial, and yet... You know, I'm muxing it up so bad. Just take a breather, Mr. Caesar. Actually, wait, no. Should be going down there as soon as possible. What's wrong with you? Where are you going? Okay, never mind. No, you know what? This is my fault. I should have planned for this contingency. You guys are gonna... Nope, alright. We'll do it again. We go again. We stan a queen. Me when I'm English, presumably. Well, that's fine. You're fine there. Okay. If I recall correctly, that turns everyone as well, so that is fine. Yeah. So now everybody is safe. We can get the Wondiferous Wonder. No, I've screwed it up again. God damn it. I'm growing to hate this level. You, hell with you. You, yeah, some people go. Nope, need more people. Cool. Okay. That guy's immediately going to die. That guy couldn't freaking wait to die. It also is, like, literally just keep the ones... that are on the play area right now. Jesus wept. Nope, it's already gone wrong again. I'm quickly losing my patience with this game. I don't believe this challenge is good, simply annoying. We're reaching indie game puzzle designer levels of game design here. You know what? You know what? No, I was wrong. That was on me. Go ahead. Go ahead, make my day. What? You fell off? I'll let it complete, cause like, Jesus, but... You fell off? You just had to not die for 1 second, and you fell off? Dumb Actually, that's really bad. Also, that guy just died because apparently nothing in this world moves faster than one of these little guys, but only in situations where they could possibly perish. That guy perished and he's already on the thing. What the hell? Like, that's just not gonna be... I guess maybe that was a rarity. Okay. Don't nobody go getting any crazy ideas right now. Okay? You hear me? Oh, they perished. They already perished. Some of them already perished. I'm not really sure how I can prevent that. Like, I guess I need to spread them out. I guess I need to send them on a circuitous journey. You know, it's not enough to just simply be very, very fast. You also need to be sending them on a sightseeing tour. Could I just jump here? Okay. At least that will save me from having to reset that up every time. That's good. They were doing me a solid there. Oh, hello. What's up?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm streaming, by the way. I don't know if that's obvious or not. I've forgotten where I left everything.
I'm lying in my bed, so I'm not gonna watch your stream.
Nice.
I figured I might as well portal.
Yeah, yeah. It's an honor just to have you here with me.
How many illustrious viewers are we streaming to right now?
Let's see, there's you, and then there's me, and I believe that's about the size of it. I mean, except you aren't a viewer, obviously, except for that part. Oh no.
Yeah. What are you playing?
This is a game called Humanity. I've already lost this freaking challenge.
He's just like me for real.
You when you think about your life. Where's... Oh, I took it off, right. See, the thing is, there's a bonus challenge I'm doing here, which is only present in, like, Steam achievements. So, it's an interesting fake challenge. That's the wrong... wrong place a box could be, fellas. Sometimes it's one way and sometimes it's the other way. Anyway, in this one, which is a level based around like having an absurd number of these people waiting on this platform, essentially. In its essential form, this is what this level is doing. Then they're like, what if none of them were to perish by falling off of this platform? Which is sort of a frankly unreasonable ask, because they'll just leap off there, you know? They're like, standing around 13 people? Let me leap to my death.
Wait, so you gotta keep them from leaping in order to win the challenge?
Yes. They're allowed to leap the normal way, but not the suicidal way.
I don't know, a bunch of people on a platform is just sounding suspiciously like whose seat is it anyway, or whatever it was called.
Well, both of them concern humanity, I suppose. Except one of them explicitly only concerned squarianity or something.
Oh, right.
So, yeah. This is a very different type of puzzle game. Although, that it is also a puzzle game cannot be denied. But there's a lot less, you know, like elementary school tier logical deduction. There we go. I've completed, again, only in a Steam achievement, the challenge, the second wonder of the world. Third wonder, missing link. Do not use one of the branching commands. Cool. This one was poor. I'm doing the Steam achievements because they're the sort of achievements that are extra content. I just hit retry randomly. It isn't important that I retry. But at the same time, not all content is created equal, you know?
I googled it, and it says you play as a Shiba Inu.
Yes, I am a ghost dog. I always suspected this could be done without using the branching commands, but then I thought, no. That's crazy. You gotta use the branching commands. Otherwise, how would you, like, push it out and then fix it? But maybe you... push it out. Alright. And then... here... you... No, because you can never fix it. Because you've Sokoban yourself. So what the heck? You know? You know when you Sokoban yourself?
I mean, I guess. Is that where you push the box in the wrong spot and then it's not in the right spot anymore?
It's specifically where you push it up to an edge and then you can't get to the other side to push it back.
Oh, yeah.
And for some reason...
just pull on it.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever I play a Sokoban, I'm like, just pull on the block. Like, what's the... And this makes it one of the most annoying puzzle genres in the entire world. Like, I don't know...
In my one, you can just pull on it.
Yeah. It's called Soko Pull. It sold 1 million copies because it was the greatest thing to happen to the genre in the history of video games. I don't know what's broken about the brains of the people who make Sokoban, where they're like, definitely it's a super interesting mechanic and not annoying at all, that when you push the block, you cannot then pull it. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's not a good game.
But then sometimes maybe you can push it along the wall until there is a place where you can get it behind it after all. Wow.
Yeah.
That's game mechanics right there.
Yes. Yes. This is a real mystery to me. Maybe you still have to do the concept of, like, you push it, but the way that you achieve that is simply by going around. And then once you've pushed it, you're free to do this, and then I forget if the Goldie one Okay, I don't even know how you're supposed to get the Goldie in. And then also get your people in. This is the best I can do. Wow. Okay, well, let's fix that problem in case it helps. And then we'll see if it, like, you know, if the problem somehow solves itself. We will have an inkling about what to do later. About the Goldie.
What if instead of Sokoban, we Soko unban? You know?
Then the world would certainly be a better place.
What if instead of Sokoban, we Soko kick? A little less extreme.
True. It could rejoin whenever it wants.
What if in a Soko kick, you kick the block, and if you kick it when it's against a wall, it just bounces back toward you? Thus, the block rejoins from the wall into the main field of play whenever it wants, in a sense, you could argue.
Well, you definitely wouldn't catch me arguing that, because I wasn't paying attention.
It almost made sense.
That's okay. That's fine by me. I don't know. I mean, this is shaping up to be a pretty excellent additional challenge. This game has Sokoban elements, but because they decided to make an actually good game that just happens to have a block pushing element every once in a while, it's actually good. I wouldn't recommend it, but at least the puzzles are not Sokoban puzzles. So I have played the entire game instead of playing like 5 puzzles and then going, I don't know. It's your freaking blocks. You push them. I don't care. Oh, let me explore this state space. No, I'm not going to. I have enough state at home.
The state at home is just, I don't know, pushing your chair around the room.
True, it's pushing my chair from one room to the other, and you know what? I'm actually pulling it. I was talking about my hatred of the Sokoban genre, and somebody told me about a Sokoban game where the character actually has the ability to pull the block, but you know, not in like a real way, in like a Sokoban game way, you know?
Oh.
So not in any way that helps. Just in a way where they were like, what if it was the opposite? Ever think of that? Ever think about that one?
For some reason, the way you said that made me think of Daniel Thrasher.
You know I'm always thinking about Daniel Thrasher. Now, on the other hand, I got no idea who that guy is that you're positing.
You don't know who Daniel Thrasher is?
I do not believe so.
What?
I said I don't think I know who he is.
That's crazy.
What do I
could
do?
have sworn.
Sorry?
I could have sworn we'd shared videos of his back and forth or something like that. He has curly black hair. He does funny videos on YouTube, and he makes music. He's a funny music man. He does the thing where he dresses up in different clothes for different characters.
Whoa! He's a regular commedia dell'arte.
Yeah.
If I had more space, maybe, what I could do would be like push this column around into the spaces, you know, and then if they fell down in the space, they would go to the one exit, and if they jumped over the space, they would go to the gold guy exit.
Sounds good to me.
But I don't think I have enough space, you know? So it's tough.
They have rockets in this game.
Do they have rockets in this game? No.
Well, then how are you supposed to go get more space?
It's a real question. That's one for the philosophers right there. I guess, like, this isn't gonna work out, you know? Then they fell off the edge and died. Alright, well. This is the moment. I was checking out those challenges. There's also this, which I have not been able to complete flawlessly. And they even give you a solution video, but it's not a flawless solution. So, I think I'm just gonna end my interaction with this game, and it's not gonna be 100%ed, but hey, I already remade humanity or whatever.
Well, you did what you could.
Yes. I could also play stages. These are almost certainly not going to be good, but let's see what happens. Let's agree. Yep. I'll just be a... It's interesting. I guess I need to play stages to unlock the things. Now I'm looking at these and thinking like, why would I possibly play these? This isn't gonna be any good. Maybe some of them will be good.
That's
Wow.
the spirit.
There's a difficulty rating called expert. That's crazy. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Let's play it. Distraction. Oh, I see. There's a start switch. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. What am I possibly going to, I have to get a Goldie back there to win. If they... What am I looking at here? Why does it bounce? What?
Me when I have baby boy.
True. I guess... Wait, is this like a guy? I guess this is like... Okay, they're tied together at a midpoint, which is somehow important for the manipulation of the level in the editor. God. Stop it. Stop it! Good. No, bad again. You're really observing me at my nadir of patience for this game. And its quirks like this camera that turns... Oh my god, it won't let you go through the object. You're joking. That's crazy. Oh man.
Things can't go through objects. What are you talking about?
I have news for you, John. Wow, look at how I went through that object. It's just you can't zoom through an object. It would be implausible to let you zoom through an object just because you need to see what's over there. And then, yeah, there's like a random piece of floor that goes to something. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Some of the guys just want to go out this door. They're like, well, none for me, thanks.
ever get into fights?
I guess that depends on what you mean by the people.
I don't really know how this game works, so I just got the impression there was like a crowd of people you were trying to get from one place to another.
Yes.
I'm wondering if those people ever bicker amongst themselves.
No, but they do fight with the others, which are these people they're fighting,
Oh?
who are wearing black shirts.
Us versus them.
Yeah. Last I heard, they were being paid off by Big Other.
Wait. I thought Big Other didn't exist.
That's just what he wants you to think. Boyo. Oh, okay. I don't know if this will solve me the puzzle, because I'm actually not quite sure what the puzzle is. But it does strike me that it could be funny to do this, at least. Just send like 1,000,000 of my guys gallantly across the screen. They won't know what hit them. Here's about where they started murdering all of my troops, so this strategy stopped working very well. But you know, I've started to contain the bloodbath up at the front here. And this little sentry can't even see over here, so it's fine, I guess.
I wonder how many people have ever actually literally taken a bath in blood.
13. And I know all of them by name. I don't even understand, like... I guess the point would be to get on, like, climb up one of those. And then, I don't know, you go through one of these doors, maybe? And then you, could destroy these doors. These are entryway doors, obviously. For the other. I don't know.
I'm surprised the game
sorry?
doesn't tell you what you need, like what the goal is.
Well, it does in a very strict sense, in that the goal is to get that Goldie over there onto this gold thing. And then if I pause it, it kind of tells me, like, okay, to free this. Like, I guess to free the Goldie, you have to destroy this orb. Now I can't even move the camera in because it's like, what? No. Yes. I suppose you have to destroy this orb to get the Goldie, and to free the orb from its glass case, you have to you couldn't possibly zoom into that building. He kind of did us dirty by making the actually nice looking building, which is just absolutely terrible. Is there like a pane of glass in the middle of this somehow? Or on the front, I guess? That's the front glass? Yeah. So there are 3 things, and they're all from that point, and I guess to get to that point you have to destroy both of these laser guys? For some reason, that's just one of the things. Oh, these are spawn doors. And if you destroy these spawn... I'm so invested in finding out the answer, and yet the game is fighting me every step of the way. If you destroy these spawn doors, that seems to join up in some control point that then goes out to my spawn doors? Do I need to destroy my own spawn doors for some weird reason?
What if instead of spawn doors, dawn spores?
Oh, if I destroy their spawn doors, I get more spawning doors of my own. Interesting. Then you go around their back and you destroy these laser cannons, I guess. Yeah. I feel like this is a good start. We're gonna try a variety of approaches here to see what we can see.
Me when I'm in the Groundhog Day situation.
Yeah. So this is obviously the wrong approach, but I'm not clear if this is also the wrong approach or could be the right approach. I guess it's probably easiest to actually get the door in the middle, except for the laser cannons. Because there's no, like, protective shell of people. Interesting. They're already fighting up there. I wonder how fighting works on the, climbable surfaces. Or surf-eye, if you will. I am also not sure. Oh. Well, suit yourself. Suit yourself. I'm also not sure if having those guys go to the side was like load bearing or what. Weird that these two sides have had such different outcomes. I guess it's because that one gets to the battlefront just slightly faster. Actually, if you manage to get to the middle, I don't know, if you charge straight down the middle, maybe it's fine. But I'm thinking, like, if you go to the side at all, then the other pillar of people will attack you anyway.
Sometimes it's best to be direct.
True. Well, my guys seem to be making it up there alright. The camera seems to like rotate around a completely fictional axis that gets broken sometimes. Actually, in this case, I guess I was just running into a wall. Oh, I see. So now that I'm close enough to the core, it's like, okay, the core will shoot lasers at you guys. Very cool. I wonder if this will prevent my guys from taking the core. And if so, if it means I should be trying the other sides first. Or indeed, the laser pillars could be a profitable thing to go after first. I don't think I'm getting that dang old laser core. I don't know how I would put down. Maybe I don't need to put these down. And it's sufficient that they will attack those cores, and then once they're done with the cores, I can just branch them here and here, and then, you know, do one of those. We shall see. This would be a remarkably easy expert, if so, but I think they're right to have a pretty degraded sense of what expert could mean in this context. Oh, yeah, also I don't need to do that because... when these doors are destroyed, more doors open or whatever, so... yeah.
Are you telling me when one door closes, another one opens?
Yep. Except it's actually like when a laser pillar is destroyed, something happens, you know. You know how it is.
I think I've heard that word as well.
Yeah. I guess I also will need to destroy this core, which I didn't count on at all. But that's fine. I guess this would go a lot faster if I decided my strategy was sending my fellas up instead of not that. Now on the other hand, if I continue not to send my fellas up into the side parts, then I won't be attracting the attention of every possible bad guy, which is a bonus. Really? Laser core already, huh? Yeah, they do spontaneously and of their own accord attack the laser turrets. This will probably eventually destroy the laser turrets. Although it's hard to say if that is an eventually worth waiting for. This way. I don't know if the laser cannons can actually aim here on the side. And if not, then it could make sense to send the people up that way. Yeah, even though I'm not really like losing here, the tide will probably turn back around. I think it's going to be a pretty long battle for that one. Let's see. Again, the name sort of implies that I should be sending people down the center to like draw the fire of the laser turrets, but the laser turrets don't really seem to work that way. They just kind of rotate. Wow. Yeah, these guys are already immediately completely thrashing these guys, which is cool. Oh, never mind. Now they're getting thrashed. Laser turrets don't seem to be able to target them, however. These guys do seem to be able to, deal with my guys very heartily. Let me look up, you bastard. Alright, that'll have to do. Yeah. I guess maybe what I'll do. I don't know, maybe I should send them all to one side. Kind of no reason not to, you know? I think it'll work. It's not clear to me if I'm getting any licks in here at all. Well, should at least be able to figure that one out. Wow. Maybe I should have all of them going up. Seems like it would work. Or, you know. Not work in the sense of win, but... Maybe I should actually do this as well. This is probably not going to work, and probably before I figure this out, I'm just going to say, well, never mind. They all just want to go to the door. Ironic. Maybe if I send like a trickle of people to the door. Here's a door. This way of thinking about puzzle games that I've been slowly circling around in my thoughts is kind of revolutionary for me. Where like the emotion of getting stuck on a puzzle just is the emotion of, well, I've seen everything this game has to offer me. Because like, if that weren't true, you'd be thinking new things and going, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And like theoretically you could know that there's more to the game later, but that doesn't mean it's worth it to get there. Okay. However, I will see if that fixes it. I don't think really that's gonna do anything, but hey, whatever. It could be that the solution to this game is building up like a huge force to surge them with. Because they do give you branch, so technically you could do something like that. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, enough of my guys get pushed over here. I don't know, I kind of feel like trying out this one, but that might not do anything. Might just make me much more destructible. Well, we'll try it out. Cut them off at the pass. Wow. Yeah, it seems like a lot more fire is getting to us. I was thinking about the word distraction. I'm thinking, I suppose if you deployed your troops really quickly up here, or even imagine, say you were able to deploy some of your troops back here, then that would prevent them from ever doing this thing. You're still getting hit a lot by that laser, you know? I don't know. Could we maybe get to this door? Because then the laser fella is gonna keep destroying his own troops? It's possible. We can give it a try. I don't think it's gonna work, obviously, but we can give it a try. Alright, we'll give it one more try, and the difference is putting it all in there, baby. Could this be it? Well, that's probably something. What about this? Nothing on this side. It would be wacky if the titular distraction is the entire front of the level. Sure. I want to see what happens. Or, you know, I think the concept is supposed to be like they're having a battle up front, and that's a distraction in military terms. Until we get enough fellas on here. I see. It seems to me very likely that we could destroy the door that way. Okay. Now we have more manpower coming out of there. You guys will very shortly have no manpower. And then these guys will be next, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I see the problem. My guys got too angry. Ha! That's not a problem I was anticipating. Then, after we kill them, pow, zoom. I don't know, is it profitable to come up here for any reason? Well, I don't know. Will my guys just die? Probably, right?
The lion does not concern himself with people randomly dying.
So true. Welcome back, John.
Thanks. Yeah, I think I sort of slept for a little bit, then I woke up.
Whoa.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off and sleep more.
Based.
I just feel like sleeping more would be really cool.
Yeah. It's, you know, as they say, good work if you can get it.
They're calling it a long rest.
They're calling it the long goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I have cracked this puzzle. I'm not sure when you came back in. But the key is there's just like a hidden shortcut and you send some of your guys through the shortcut.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The
Was
front
that
of,
satisfying?
I don't know. I think I spent too much time on it to really find it satisfying. But it was a slight like, ho ho, you know? I don't think the front of the battle actually matters at all. The distraction is entirely the only thing that matters.
Wait till you find out this is a this is not a simulation.
My god. What about when I restarted it? What about when it stopped and I restarted? What about when the frame rate chugged?
I don't know. Listen, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers.
Alright. So, like, theoretically, I should be sending all of my guys in the distraction crew instead of the reverse, which is what I'm currently doing.
The distraction crew like a rooster.
You mean like crowed?
Yeah.
Wow. That really says a lot about society.
The distraction has crown.
The distraction has Crowan's disease.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go though.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy your game. Yeah.
Thank you. More guys for my guy army. Perfect. As their guy army withers away. Actually, I suppose my guy army withered away. At the moment that their guy army only sort of existed anymore. Oh. There you go. If only I had set those sigils right. I mean, yeah, it still has happened. You know. Did not happen. This presumably will fix that. Oh. I wonder if they'll get that one. Or perhaps not. At this point, I'm just hoping that the big murder machine can't saturate, can't destroy as fast as my troops can try to get in, because, like, I need them to go over here, actually. Although I don't know why exactly. Yeah, I think this is right. I think we can also make this a little bit more efficient by doing that. And then maybe I should even take these away, because I don't think they're really going to be doing much of anything. So they did kill my originals. That's interesting. You guys better not be rushing in like lemmings, because there's not that much more where you came from, man. Turns out. Having your fellas fight was fairly load-bearing. Sacrifice speed for survival, it would seem. You'd think, maybe, naively, that all the guys coming out of the door would be guarding the door pretty efficiently, so it wouldn't matter where you came in from. Except there are, like, you know, essentially two doors. That you can take on one by one. Very nice. This really is not an issue because when they're close enough to the door, they just aggro it anyway. So. Well, there we go. A flawless victory. Yeah. That one felt like maybe a little bit too much squeeze for the juice, but I did enjoy the juice. Wow. If it's called "This Is Too Hard for You," then I have to play it. Turn and jump, turn and jump. I guess the hard part is like getting the Goldie. I don't know, I'm fully prepared for it to be a joke, right? And the joke is like you just push these 3 blocks. You push 1 block here, and then you push 1 block under the Goldie, and the ramp to the block by the Goldie, and then on this block you jump, and you get the Goldie. And you push a... oh, you don't even have to push a block here, in the hypothesis, I guess. Then you jump here. I guess we can give it a shot, you know? So then we'll be standing on this one. We go, yeah, walk this way. Oh, you can't get this ramp. Let's make some assumptions about how ramp physics work, I guess. Can I maybe like push this into place to begin with, so I don't have to deal with it now? Well, we'll figure out exactly how that's supposed to work out later. That's certainly one way of going about it. Yeah, you can never push that in the right direction. Either. This is an interesting decorative element here. Possibly just to remind you how far they be jumping. This is an interesting element as well. That's interesting. Oh, I spawned over here. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna solve this one. Especially if I can't get back over to it, man. Well, I guess I was gonna see if, like, the gravity on this level was... I suppose I can... was different such that actually you just need to... Oh, you only get one jump, also. Though I guess maybe you really do need to do the, Wait a minute, there's a door here? Oh, if you put the block on there... Maybe, yeah, it spawns and then also makes them jump? Oh, wait, so maybe the concept here is you get one jumper and you really just have to set up the block and probably this ramp as well. Anyway, let's see what we can do about that. No. Again, no. What if we clear commands? Right, so I'm standing here. Okay. Right, so now, like, across here, something like that. this is difficult. Or I might even call it too hard for you. Even if we assume no ramp element. This tree is admirably getting in my way. I think I can... Let's get rid of that, right? So I push it here. Actually, if I push it here, that means... I actually do want this back. In this zone. Now I've pushed this up here. I just need to get it one over. I don't know. Listen, I'm very sleepy. So I'm just never gonna come back to this. I'm just gonna Alt F4. I don't care. And now I'm done with that game forever. Honestly, didn't get much out of coming back for it. I suppose if I had gotten all of the goldies, that would have been something. But you know, we're moving on. We're schmoving through, as they say.